Blackhawks star Patrick Kane under investigation tonight. Sources in Hamburg telling 7 Eyewitness News it involves a female and it began at a bar in the South Towns.
Now tonight it's very important to point out that as of right now the South Buffalo native has not been charged with anything. 7 Eyewitness News has team coverage on the story. Jill Perkins is taking a look at Kane's past run-ins with the law. Our Sean Stepner has reaction from the league and the Blackhawks. But we begin tonight with our reporter Ed Riley. He's live for us tonight at the Hamburg Police Department.
Well, Keith, we've been here all day long waiting to see if Patrick Kane was going to show up either at the Hamburg Town Court or over here at the police headquarters. So far, nothing, but a lot of people wondering if the hockey superstar is now in some very serious trouble. This all started after the Buffalo News reported that Hamburg police were investigating Kane. We called the district attorney's office and the special victims unit that handles sexual assaults. Both said they had no comment. However, sources tell 7 Eyewitness News that the investigation involves an alleged incident between Kane and a female. The incident taking place after Kane possibly met the female at a South Towns bar. A manager at Mickey Ratz and Evans tells 7 Eyewitness News that Hamburg police called them to see if Kane was there on Saturday, and they told police that to the best of their knowledge they had not seen him. Now this morning we also talked with Hamburg Police Chief Greg Wickett, who said he cannot confirm or deny if an investigation is underway, and Wickett said he won't be able to comment further unless charges are filed. At this point, no charges have been filed against the 26-year-old superstar who grew up in South Buffalo. But Patrick Kane does own a home in Hamburg on Old Lake Shore Road, and neighbors tell us they saw police there at the house this past weekend, and detectives were shimmying their way through a front gate to get up to the house, where a witness told the Chicago Tribune she saw officers taking pictures and wearing gloves. Now Kane has had an amazing hockey career. He just won a Stanley Cup with the Chicago Blackhawks in June, but back in 2009 he was arrested for assaulting a taxi driver. Attorney Paul Cambria represented him then, and we called Cambria to see if he's involved now, but no comment yet from Cambria. And late today, Erie County District Attorney Frank Sedita released a statement saying, "We neither confirm nor deny the existence or non-existence of any investigation until such time as someone has been charged with a crime." Well, we're back out here live in Hamburg, where there are media crews coming from around the country to cover this story as it develops. And of course, Patrick Kane has had some problems off ice. Jill Perkins joins me with more on that part of the story.
Ed, thank you. I spent the day outside of Kane's Hamburg home. That's where those neighbors told me that on Sunday evening they saw detectives at the residence. And as I stood outside the home, many people actually came up to me and asked, what did Kane do this time? This is because, of course, back in 2009, Kane actually pleaded guilty to a a disorderly conduct charge. That charge stemming from an incident in which Kane allegedly assaulted a taxi driver. Now, back in 2009, he did address the media apologizing for that incident.
I want to apologize again to my family, the city of Buffalo, my teammates, the whole Blackhawks organization, obviously all the fans out there, my fans especially, and just for being in a regrettable situation.
Yeah, well, that again back in 2009 when Kane addressed cameras on that incident. Since then, he has been very active in the Buffalo community. He spends his off seasons here. He also volunteers his time with youth hockey leagues. And of course, when he has his day with the Cup, he usually brings it to Buffalo, taking it all around town. But again, at this point, what we can tell you is that sources tell us they are investigating Kane for an incident involving a female. The pair may have met, we're being told, possibly at a South Towns bar, but that is all the information that we have right now. We'll of course keep you updated as more comes in. For now, reporting live in Hamburg for Ed Riley, I'm Jill Perkins, 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Jill, Ed, thank you. Kane and Blackhawks captain Jonathan Toews agreed to matching 8-year, $84 million contracts last summer. That deal is set to go into effect this season. He's now tied for the second highest paid player in the NHL. He is set to earn $13.8 million this season. And now for the first time, we're hearing from Kane's agent about this investigation. Sean Stepner here with more on that tonight.
Yeah, well, Joanna, new at 6, Kane's agent responding to this investigation. The National Hockey League and the Chicago Blackhawks organization also monitoring today's developments regarding one of the most talented and popular players in the game. Kane's team, the Blackhawks, sending this statement, quote, "We are aware of the matter and are in the process of gathering information. It would be inappropriate to comment comment further at this time. Now, new at 6, Kane's agent releasing a statement, quote, as the Blackhawks indicated in their statement, they are gathering information and will be reviewing reports. It would not be appropriate to provide further comment at this time. Meanwhile, the NHL also sending along a brief statement. We are aware and following the developments. Now, Kane is one of the faces of the game. He has been an integral part of the Hawks' 3 Stanley Cups over the past 6 years. Named playoff most valuable player a couple years ago. Following his most recent Cup win in June, there was a lot of talk about how much the ultra-gifted player had matured on and off the ice. He referenced that very subject during the Blackhawks Stanley Cup Championship rally.
It's been a joy to watch him grow and grow up. 88, Patrick Kane.
I know you said I've been growing up, but watch out for me the next week.
All right, Kane, a 4-time All-Star. He's represented the United States as well in multiple international competitions, including 2 Olympic Games. Now, it has become tradition in the NHL that each player on the Stanley Cup winning team gets their own full day with the Cup in the offseason. Kane's day is set for this Saturday. As of this point, we've learned the Cup is scheduled to be at Sky Bar in downtown Buffalo for a private party on Saturday. As of this point, that is still the case. Sean Stepner, 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Sean. We've been updating this developing story throughout the day today on our website at WKBW.com. That's where you can stay up to date minute by minute. Or you can download our WKBW app for Apple and Android devices for any breaking alerts.
A man died in